In this video, we will get to know how to add text, images, and links. So as you can see, the text can be added using an input type text. The tag is input here, and the type or nothing but the attribute of input happens to be text. It defines one line of input field for text input. Similarly, there is another HTML element called text area. This tag defines a multi-line text input control. A text area can hold an unlimited number of characters, and the text renders in a fixed width font. Let's look at a demo to understand how to add text. Let's try to understand now. You can see here this particular input tag has a name called as first name, and there is a second input tag has a name called as the last name. They happen to create text boxes, something like this, when rendered in an HTML browser. Similarly, we have the text area which has enough text that it can hold. It is being specified by the attributes rows, which we specified as 4, and columns being specified as 50. So this happens to be a particular text area that can also be used to get input, text input. So I can type my name, something like this here, and this is the text area where I can type multiple lines of text. As input. Let's switch back to the presentation again. Like text, images are defined with the img tag or the image tag. The img tag is empty. It contains only attributes and does not have a closing tag, as you can see. The source attribute specifies the URL or the web address of the image. The alt attribute specifies the alternate text for an image if the image cannot be displayed. It can always happen that sometimes, for some reason, the image cannot be displayed, maybe because of a slow connection of an internet, it is unable to download an image, or an error in the source attribute that it is not able to specify the path of the image correctly, or if the user is using a screen reader where user will not be able to see the image. The alt tag provides an alternate information in a form of a text to that image. Let's take a look at a demo for image now. You can see here that the image here, the source has been specified by html5.gif. Okay, so this is nothing but a GIF file which is being specified. The alt here is named as HTML5 icon, and additional attributes of this image are specified with width and height being 128 and 128. The image can be located in another folder. So if an image is being located in another folder, we can see that it can be specified as folder name and the image name. Now you can see here at the left hand side, the image does not get displayed here. However, the alternate text gets displayed here. It means that it may not be able to find that particular image. So whenever it is not able to find the particular image, it displays the alternate text. As you can see, the next image happens to be from this particular source, which is specified as, it is coming from this particular website and has an alternate name. So in the source, we are trying to get this particular image from a particular URL and display it. So this is how we display an image from a particular URL. Let's switch back to the presentation now. Next, let's take a look at links. Links are found nearly in all web pages. Links allow users to click away from page to page. HTML links are nothing but hyperlinks. A hyperlink is a text or an image you can click on and navigates to another document. Links are defined with the help of a tag or an anchor tag as seen. It has one attribute called as href and which is being given a value as URL, which actually refers to that particular link that it has to get navigated. The link text is nothing but the text that is being displayed when this particular anchor tag is being rendered on the HTML document. Let's take a look at an example now. Now we can see here that this particular A has a href which actually can take you to the BITS Pilani website, and if I happen to click this particular link, something like this, then it is going to take me to this particular BITS Pilani website. Now let's go back to the page and again understand how we can use a particular image as a link. This particular image tag can be embedded into an anchor tag. So anchor tag is nothing but the link tag to another page, and now we want to use the image as a link. So inside this anchor tag, which specifies where it should go to or which document it should go on the web, but it is using this particular image on which if you click, then it will take to this particular place. So now let's try to click on this and check whether this particular thing is what we will try to click, and check whether it takes us to the site again. If you see here, when I hover over this image, it turns into a hand, just like how it turned into a hand to make us understand it is a link. When we place the cursor on this particular image, this too turns into a hand, and as you can see, if we click this, it again takes us to this particular site. So this is how a particular image can be used as a link.